I always like to start off by saying good morning, but to be honest with you, it's not a good morning in our city. Um, we're in the 8,000 block of Dunlap. I'm sorry, I'm here with Chief Mir, HFD, Chief Satterwhite, Chief Bashir, and Commander Rodriguez. So as I was saying, it's not a good night here, good morning in Houston. We got a total of 4 individuals dead out here, which includes a shooting suspect. Um, this facility out here is a multiple room renting facility. Uh, we had a question: was it a boarding house? It's not. The owner says they just rent rooms here. So, approximately at 1:07 a.m., HFD and HPD had received multiple calls. One call came in as a person down, another call came in as a shooting, and also a fire call came in. This suspect, unfortunately, and very sadly and very evilly, set fire to several residents, laid wait for those residents to come out and fired upon them. And I'll go down on the individuals and approximately ages here in a second. But as HFD arrived first, as they prepared to fight the fire, the suspect began to fire. I don't know if he was firing in their direction, but they had to take cover. Shortly thereafter, an HPD officer arrived, spotted the suspect in a building in the parking lot just across the street from this facility. In a prone position, it's an African-American male, approximately age 40. He was dressed in all black with a shotgun. Officer engaged. There are shell cases. He was armed with a shotgun, as I said. There was a spent casing, a shell, I meant to say, next to the suspect's body. I don't know if he actually fired right there, but the officer engaged and fired. That suspect is on the scene, deceased. We have 2 other individuals on the scene, deceased. They're both white males in their 60s. We have another African-American male that was approximately 40 years old, transported to the hospital, is deceased. Another male, approximately 40 to 50 years old, transported to the hospital with a injury of shot to his arm. I'm sorry. And another male that was running away, and he's injured, but very minor. He was not transported to the hospital. I want to say something, but you know, it's just sad what's going on in our nation, and I always ask for prayer, and I'm gonna ask for prayer right now. All of these families. Can you imagine? And some of them probably hadn't been notified just of yet. It's occurring at 1 o'clock in the morning, but please pray. And all our spiritual leaders in and around our city, and also outside our city, around our nation, let's pray. Let's pray. I've seen things that I haven't seen before in 32 years, and it's happened time and time again. And people ask the police chief and police leaders why, and what we don't even know why right now. But we just ask that the community come together. A little bit about the officer, and I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of the response from HFD, getting here, putting their lives on the line, really not knowing probably when they arrived that it's a shooting call. But our officer arrived and took action, and for that I'm very proud of him. He's a 7-year veteran out of the South Gessner Division, and again, as usual, per policy, he'll be put on administrative leave. The DA's office is out here investigating. We'll conduct our own IED administrative investigation. The criminal investigation is handled by homicide, our special investigative unit. So again, I'm just very proud of him to come in. Who knows, that suspect probably would have tried to shoot somebody else.